afternoon, good evening. I am Mommy Ann on the go and Maria Empanado Wilson. We are streaming live in Facebook and in the Tube. How are you all doing? It is Monday, December 16, 2024. A few more days before Christmas, and I know some of you are here because of the giveaways, but that's okay. I know in this live stream you will be inspired. Definitely, I just mentioned we will be having giveaways at the end of this interview. I have a very special guest, and you don't want to miss that. So, if I were you, make sure that you are filling out the form that's in the comment section below. Share this live stream. Make sure you're watching the whole entire time because at the end of the interview, that's where I will draw your name. And you need to be here in order for you to win. So definitely you will be winning 500 pesos. And that is if you are a viewer from the Philippines. But if you are already a business owner and you're just here to support me and my guest, definitely I will have a special prize for you. All right. As what I've said, we've already have a lot of, a few actually. Sheila's already here before us. And Sheila, where's the rest of? Well, maybe some of them are not typing yet. Tell me where you're watching from, just like this. Shermie's in the Philippines, I bet, because she said good morning. So definitely, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share this live stream, okay? All right, so, today is a Monday. Definitely, it's another manic Monday in my household, in my own household. But I'm just glad, I'm just happy that I have, oh my goodness, the liberty of time to do whatever I want to do because of this business, right? And yeah, we will be talking more about the business. That's just the nature of this kind of live interview, but that's okay. I tell you, your time will not be wasted having to spend it with me because I have a very special guest. This special guest, he's actually one of my inspirations before even meeting him. I tried looking for him when I was in Las Vegas, when when I was in Calgary, when I was in Japan, but I have not seen him in person. And I was like, okay, where is this person? Maybe he just does not want to go to live events. But when I went to our intimate meeting in Vancouver, that's where I finally saw him in person. And I was like, I was shaking when I was taking a picture with him because this person right here is so bubbly and you would not even know what he had gone through with his story. He's going to be inspiring us with his story. So please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Jamie Smith. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I was I had to put on my elf hat because you were talking about giveaways, and I'm like, you're like a Santa's helper, so I'm gonna put on my ridiculous elf hat here.
No, you did a great job with your performance last night. Oh my goodness. I wish I have seen that in person. But how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, and thank you for that beautiful intro. That's so sweet. I didn't know all of that, so thank you.
Oh my goodness, as what I've said, I don't know if you have seen my success story in our community, but
Mhm.
definitely I wanted to be a flight attendant. But that's
Yes.
why I was like so into your story. But that
Mhm.
my story is a different time, and I've always been sharing that in here. So
Yeah.
anyhow, I mean, I know you partly, somewhat, right? But
Yeah.
tell our audience who Jamie is.
Oh my goodness. Well, I wear a lot of hats. um,
All
literally and figuratively.
right.
But so I live in Vancouver, British Columbia. I've been a flight attendant for Air Canada for 27 years.
Mhm.
Before that, I studied acting. I am actually a professional actor. I have an acting diploma. And I
Oh.
studied that for a little bit, and I've done a little bit here and there. I've been taking a lot of improv classes
Mhm.
over the past few years. But I guess about 10 years ago, when I was really starting to get into personal development, and I actually became a certified law of attraction facilitator. And I started teaching manifestation techniques and law of attraction. in person, like live, but I didn't really know much about business. Then I went back to school. I did a whole life coaching certification. And again, I wasn't really good at the marketing piece. And then I came across our online business, and
Mm.
now I'm an online business mentor.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sharing all of that. You're right.
Yeah.
You have been wearing all these different kinds of hats, but definitely
Yeah.
those kinds of hats are fun though. Like I'm so jealous with the kind of hats you're wearing. Colorful,
Yeah.
bright, amazing. I wonder if you even have a black hat. Do you? Well, black's also fun.
Probably.
Elegant.
I actually have, like, being an actor, I have a whole crate of costumes in my
Well, I bet I don't know. Like which I don't know how they call this. Which one do you have more, hats or shoes?
shoes. Shoes.
I bet you do. I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh my
I love it.
goodness.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, well. Now, I don't wonder where you got your shoe fascination from, but maybe you could answer because we know we were trying to talk about the child within. So I just want to know who were
Mm.
your influence when you were younger, especially when you were a kid? The first
Oh
thing that
God.
comes to mind.
Wow, nobody's ever asked me that question before. When I was a kid, oh my God, oh my God, oh God. The first thing that comes to my mind is just like comedy and humor, anything with like like just comic, and I can't put my finger on any one thing. Like used to, both my parents were teachers, so
Ah,
you'll like that. My dad
mm,
was a professor from McGill. My mom was a kindergarten teacher, preschool teacher. So they always made us watch lots of different things. So I would watch like Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello isn't that from like the 50s?
I
Which
don't
I
even
loved
know.
Abbott. Yeah, Abbott and Costello. It's like slapstick humor, like kind of, maybe that's why I'm the way I am, because I'm such a goofball. But it's like really goofy humor. Does anybody remember that? Abbott and Costello, and then like even like then the Flintstones, and like, but like comedy. I just loved comedy. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
when I
Amazing.
was a kid, it was definitely comedy and music. Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Do you
And
remember like
Whitney
one?
Houston. You'll like that. Whitney Houston. I was obsessed with Whitney.
I saw that you're trying to see the live stream over here in the chat. I just want to give them a shout out before we continue, and then we are going to get back to them at the end of this live. But hey, Jamie, we have Gemma here. Jamie, we have Gemma. Coach Gemma here. Hello, Jamie. Love, 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 love you too. See you in San Diego. I will definitely hunt you down to get a few minutes of your time. You are such an inspiration. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's
Thanks
going to be a
very
lot
much.
of you doing that.
It's all good. I love it.
Brenda's also watching. Hi, Brenda.
Yeah.
And
Who's on first? That's a sketch. Love the Who's on first is a sketch from Go After on YouTube, and watch it. It's so silly.
oh, who else is in here that we know of? Jezebel and all the others that are watching. Thank you. Stay in here. Make sure you're sharing this live stream. So why did I ask you that? It's because when I was younger, well,
Uh-huh.
my influence was actually my aunt, right? And I
Oh
remember when
wow.
I was 5 and 6, she went to Australia, and that's the first thing I know that there's a different country aside from our country. So she went
Mhm.
there and worked there and married there, and definitely I knew that she was helping the family. She will send boxes of chocolates, boxes of food, dress, clothing, and that's where I think I have started my fascination of traveling. And I was like, I wanted to be, I don't know, you're frozen. I wanted to be a flight attendant so I can go fly and for free. But then my frustration when I already am in high school, I knew one, we could not afford because in the Philippines, obviously, that's very expensive. And number two, I was only 4'11" and a half. Definitely, I could not.
Mhm.
I definitely could not be a flight attendant. So I guess that's plan B. Better than nothing, right? So that was plan B. Just, being a teacher because that's cheap in the Philippines. I was a government scholar and all that stuff. So you said you have, I don't know, you have too many things going on right now. How do you balance life in general?
Uh, it's been a journey. I'm not gonna lie. So like sometimes you just have to bite off more than you can chew, and then now I'm learning to just try. I try to do one main thing at a time, one big project at a time, and that's it. And saying no to everything else. My acting has had to be on pause for a while. A lot of things have had to be on pause for a while. So, yeah, that's what I do. But I just want to also say quickly that one of my influence was definitely my parents, because they always encouraged me to do whatever I want. Just do what I loved. They always said, I don't care. My dad used to say, he was from Glasgow. He used to say, I don't care if you're a garbage man, son. He's like, as long as if you're a garbage man and you love it, I'm happy. And my dad
Wow.
was a university professor, and
Right.
that was so they were definitely a huge influence, and they loved to travel too. So that's why I became flight attendant, because we did travel a lot with my parents.
Wow. Do you mind me asking where your parents are right now?
So my dad passed away 17 years ago, but my mom lives in just south of Montreal in the Eastern Townships. Yeah.
Wow. So are you going to be spending your Christmas with her, or you'll be traveling?
Sadly, not this year. I will be traveling. I'm going to Hawaii, so it's not so bad, but I'm going to go see them in January. I like to go back to Quebec every 3 to 6 months. Yeah.
Cool. So, as what I've said, this is going to be a talk about business, but I just want our audience to see your background. You're doing a lot, and
Yeah.
actually you're helping the community, which that's why you're one
Mm.
of my inspirations as well, because with everything that you do, you still have time to refocus for this business. Now, I've heard your story a couple of times, and one was really in person that really broke us down in tears.
Mm.
Jamie, why have you decided to come back in the business? Just for the real truth to those that are watching us. And if they watch Masterminds, they know that they know your story. But why?
Yeah. Oh my God, you ask really deep questions.
Sorry,
Wow,
man.
right.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's really good. The only thing that comes to me is literally because I felt like I was limiting myself. I wasn't growing, and so partially it's so I could become the best version of my own self, to keep growing and pushing with the right support, because our community I miss the community. Like I quit it, guys, because I just got into my own, I got in my own way, and I missed the community so much, and I missed the growth opportunities, and the masterminds. And I felt like I wasn't finished. I felt like I had more potential, and I really missed the ability, what we have in our business, to make a difference in the world. I was really missing the platform that we have to make a difference. So yeah, those are the two reasons.
Wow. So they might be wondering, as confident as Jamie, as outspoken and as open as you are in there, what were your challenges before you one time said, and I'm done with this, I'm quitting, I'm doing something else, let me just like pause and have my life? What were the challenges then that made you decide to, like, okay, even if, because we already have everything in store, right? We have the community, then we have the program, then we had this, and you said you just had your limiting beliefs and you missed them, but now you're back. But let's go back to why. Why did you have to leave that? Like, what happened?
I felt really ashamed. So, like, for those of you who don't know my story, the quick version is that this business works, and I ran with it. I used all the law of attraction manifesting tips that I could muster and that I've learned and that I teach, applied it to this business. And in my second year, I made more money than my flight attendant job, and I'd never made that kind of money before. And I bought a lot of shoes. And Marie, I bought a lot. I bought.
Okay.
And I was really just not managing my money, and I was living as if I was like a millionaire, and I wasn't. And it was shame. Honestly, I felt so ashamed that I ended up getting in more debt than when I started. I mean, I got out of debt first, and then I got into more debt because I wasn't managing all this money that was coming from our business. And now I look back and I kind of laugh. I'm like,
oh wow, yeah.
But I really was beating myself up. So that was part of it. And then I felt like, who am I? Now I was struggling financially. Who am I to teach law of attraction when I'm, all of that stuff? I was just really embarrassed.
Right, right. But what lesson did you learn from that? You were like, okay, you were embarrassed. Woo,
Yeah.
but you had to come back. What were like
Yeah.
I know I've heard you said it, but what were the lessons? I know we are still prone to like committing mistakes or decisions that were not correct on that time, but this time you're willing to make it right. But what were the
Yeah.
lessons you learned from it?
So many lessons. So many lessons. One was self-forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Two was, I'm human. And not there are some people who are really naturally good at managing money. I wasn't.
Right.
So I also had to learn to like be more mindful with my money and
Mhm.
live within my means, and also have a whole new relationship with money. I had to learn to trust that my needs would be met,
Right.
that I had to completely let go of fear, which is essential for manifesting anyways.
Right.
um, I had to learn that I am worthy with or without money.
Mm-hmm.
I doesn't mean anything that I got into debt. It just means it means I need to learn to manage my money. It doesn't mean that my worth as a human being is any less.
Right.
I mean, those are just a few. So
You know what? I also like that that's your side of the story and that is happening in our community, right? Because at point there are people that's going to get into the funk for as long as this is my message, because at one point there's people that's going to ruin the community because they were not satisfied with the results or they have their
right,
own mindset. But this is just a gentle reminder that this business still work. This business still gave you what you put in the business. If you
yeah,
don't want it anymore, if you don't like it anymore, or at this time, just exit gracefully, because don't rob the happiness of others and put a dump in there and say, hey, this and this is just scamming you, or hey, this and this is just telling this and this. So I think for me, that's really good that our business partners, and some of them are here, will see that, that if you
yeah,
are just not happy of where you are right now, just like when you were not happy with your work and you came here, well, we accepted you, right? But if you're not happy with our community anymore, you could just leave in peace. Well, I could just
yeah,
suggest that others would still do whatever they want to do, right? But I'm just telling you, there are better results, more results, and more kind people in here than what you think of. So that's just one thing that I want to put out there. But speaking of kind person, maybe when you came back, just like in that Bible, when you leave and you come back, it's really a good feeling that the community still
mm,
welcomed you back. Anybody
yeah.
in particular that inspired you the second time you came back?
I mean, so many people, but I remember, I remember that when I came back, I got, Mike and Darren, our founders, invited me to their penthouse party right away.
Woo!
And with all of the, top players. And I remember Michelle Arceo, beloved Michelle, so
Mhm.
successful in this business, also from the Philippines. Uh, I remember walking in and I felt initially like embarrassed. I remember this. I'm not kidding you. This is how I walked into their house. Okay, everybody, this was me. Hi. I
Aw.
literally walked in like that. And not one person was like, they were like,
Mhm.
Jamie, where have you been? Oh my God, so great. So Mike and Darren, just those two guys for me, the love that they've given me just healed my embarrassment and my shame.
But you know what?
Yeah,
It's valid that you felt all those, but for us, or for those that were there that welcomed you, they were happier to see you, and
no,
obviously you are definitely an asset to our community, and look what you're doing right now. Would you believe that Jamie flies to all parts of the world, yet when he is not flying out there, he's actually with us every Saturday with six and beyond cohort. He's actually every Monday, he's in our team and community, just talking about manifestation and being positive in life and just inspiring us. Look at him. He's here in my page. He does not need to do this, but he's here. He has this 21-day challenge in our community for the Mexico participants. But what else are you doing? What else are you doing that you are most proud of, Jamie?
uh, I think what I'm most proud of is this online course that I'm creating for our community.
Tell us more about it.
About It's really about a new way to manifest, right? So I think when I first started, I was using law of attraction as from a place of getting and like really kind of like making things happen. And now I realized like I had lost my motivation even for that. And so I
Mm.
guess one of the blessings that came from my own dark night of the soul was when I came back, I literally had to ask God, okay, God, if you want me to come back into this business, then you need to show me what you want. Like how, like show me the way. Like it needs to feel right for me. And I got the guidance that I was to come back and share
Right.
law of attraction and share manifestation. And like that's deeply meaningful to me. So that's what I'm the most proud of. I'm creating this online course for our community that I'll be launching in the new year,
Mm-hmm.
about allowing yourself to, yeah, become the best version of yourself and
Mm-hmm.
stop letting fear run the show and get into the vibration of trust and that you'll be guided. And yeah, I'm just really excited about it.
Oh wow, just very quickly, what do you tell those, like, I don't know if you are coaching right now, you're mentor, I know you are mentoring definitely a lot of us, even outside of your financial strengths, right? But what do you do? What do you say to those that are so negative? Like if they say something negative to you, do you like block them right away? Or I know you listen and you empathize, but like let's just say you saw a post and they're talking negative about one person in the community, right? And you know you kind of feel that it's not right. Like how, what do you, what's your take on that? Do you go live in your own page? Do you what's your take on that?
Oh, sorry, could you repeat it? Like, what's my take on if somebody's negative on my page or in the community or in
Yeah,
general?
yeah. If you see somebody that's like, because we know how we love this business so much, right? And then you
Right.
see
Yeah.
somebody that used to be really in our community and just at one point very negative. What is your take on that?
Well, I kind of am using, and now I'm using the Mel Robbins, who's one of the top life coaches on the planet. She's just came out with a new book called Let Them. So I'm kind of using the let them theory. Like I'm not, you know, none of us are here to police the universe, first of all. Now, obviously,
Okay.
if it's really impacting my own business or my own page, or it's being really, it's impacting
Hmm.
negatively other people,
Right.
then yeah, we have to sometimes set boundaries.
Right.
Um, but I just want to be able to raise my own vibration
Mm.
to the highest vibration of all, which I believe is love.
Right.
And I'm always open to help people, but if they're not open to helping themselves, then there's only so much we can do.
I love that. I love that. You categorize that one. So if it's not affecting you that much, let it go. Whatever, whatever, let it go. But if it's
Yeah,
affecting you so much, you gotta have to set boundaries. And that's also cool with
yeah,
us coaches. Because I know there's some of us here that are coaches. We sometimes really just need to talk to those people, definitely, if they are under us, our wings, our care, our mentorship. And you're right. You're right. We have to put boundaries out there. And speaking of
yeah.
that boundaries, I know there's a lot of good things that's happening in our business so far for you. I mean, we're talking mostly those that are in here, but for those that are just watching us outside on the fence, looking out, like looking in,
Yeah.
I mean, we're like, there's a lot, they're saying a lot of things. But for Jamie, what's the best thing that you could tell to those people that are watching from afar or even so close
Oh,
to already?
oh my God, there's just so many things, Anne-Marie. Um, it's hard to say what the best thing is because there's so many amazing things, but like, I mean, the best thing, I think out of the from the
Mhm,
beginning is that
mhm,
our platform, and you probably have all heard this, but it is true. It
mhm,
has, that's why, like, I was already a life coach, but I didn't know how to build my business. I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to do all of those things. But
mhm,
our business has a step by step training, and
mhm.
then you have a business. And then I was like, oh my God, now I actually have a business. But now I also do coaching separately, and I know how to do that now. I'm creating online courses outside of our business as well. I can do that now. I understand marketing. I understand Facebook. So this is a great training ground for the way the world is going, which is online, right? So
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Definitely, because, well, we came from different fields, and when we came in the business, we all have the same platform to use, and it's up to us to apply those that we've learned.
Yeah.
And yeah, smart people
And
really know how to put it up there in words and then apply it in their own business and really see results. Now, I said I'm not going to be reading any more comments, but I just could not read them because we have business partners that really took their time to really come here. The newest
right.
coach in town, Coach Jenny's watching all the way from California. Hello, hello, hello. And I saw a comment here. Wait, hold on. Oh, Annie also watching from California. Carolyn said we miss you too and are so blessed to have you back. As well as there was a long comment that I really want to read. Where is that? A few of those. Happiness is not all about the financial growth, but personal growth is huge for me. And by the way, if you have any question, I will just read one question for Jamie coming from the chat. If you have this burning question, go please type it in there. Oh, here. Okay. Jenny said, never burn the bridge. When you made money and talk bad about our community, it would be a shame because of money. We're here now saying the business is a scam. So that's good, Jamie. That's called respect. I love that. I love that.
Mhm.
Yep. We have to
Thank you.
respect one another. Ang sarap naman ng breakfast. Oh, they're talking in our language. They're eating breakfast. They said their breakfast is more delicious now listening to us.
Ah,
Serena M. Hello, Anne Marie and Jamie. And I think I will be guesting in Serena's live also tomorrow. So we're helping each other over here. Say hello, hello, hello. I like the answer. The best thing for business is the profit. And again, not just the profit. Definitely, we have a lot of things that we have in here. So I have a lot of things to ask, but I feel like this is one thing that I have not asked you because we didn't have time when we were in there.
mhm.
But what's your perfect day? You gave us this chat GPT activity and we
Yeah.
our own perfect day. But what's the perfect day for Jamie? Has it happened already or not yet?
It hasn't happened yet, but I'm getting closer. I'm inching closer, and I'm always, um, and I think that's important to have a vision, and then really just declaring that it's going to happen, like this or something better. If God wants that to happen, it's going to happen. I'm
Mhm.
going to savor the waiting, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I have a pretty great life, but I have this vision. I have this dream. I always have this dream of having an ocean view apartment in Vancouver, and I love my little place where I right? And so I have this vision. I have this vision of like waking up in the morning and coaching and mentoring with my coffee. Like I start my day off with my spiritual practice and then coaching and mentoring people with their online business, doing a Zoom, then taking a break and having lunch, maybe having some friends over on my balcony overlooking the ocean, going to the gym, working out, like having space and not flying anymore. No more
Okay.
no more
All right.
flying.
All right. You're done with flying on your perfect day, huh? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I love that. That's why Raceman's like, oh, I want an oceanfront house too. And
Yeah.
Vancouver, so lovely. When I was there, I was just like, wait, what? There's a seaport right across Fairmont, and we didn't even know Fairmont. I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But it was on the other end of the building where we're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's where all those little seaplanes would land. So that was amazing. And on the other side where you see all of these apartments and buildings, so it's just like nature on this side, city on this side. I was like, oh, you'll have best of both worlds. You don't even have to choose between ocean view or city view. You can have
No,
both. Oh my goodness, that's
exactly.
a perfect. But I know you have seen other beautiful places all over the world too, so that's great. We are
Yeah.
about to end our interview, but again, if you are in the comment section, you have any question for Jamie, we can ask that later. But for now, let's play a game. Let's play a game very quickly. And those that are here for the raffle draw, please say put. Definitely, we will be drawing our winners in a bit after this. Okay,
Okay.
this is what we call guess the word of emojis, but this time it is a Christmas emoji. It already gave us the answer. Let me see. Next one. Ooh, can you guess which one is this? What is this?
Oh,
Let's see.
That's
Let's figure
awesome.
this out together because I don't know the answer to. Oh, I think I know. Come on, Jamie. Do you know what this
Oh,
one
I
is?
know. Are you asking me? I thought you were asking
Yes.
your audience. Oh,
No,
it's
you and me.
chocolate.
Let's play. Ah, hot
It's
chocolate. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hot
hot
chocolate.
chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. The next one. The two of us will play this game. Ready? Next
Okay.
one. I
Okay.
don't
Sorry,
know his
I
either.
didn't.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Next one. How
Oh,
about that?
I didn't catch that.
Oh, it's okay. I
What?
didn't give out the direction well.
Okay.
Okay. What's this one?
Mailbox.
Oh my goodness. By the way, thank you, Digital Business. I got 6 checks in my mailbox last Saturday. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Woohoo.
Oh, you got that one. I did not prepare for that. Next, next, next. Let's see. Okay, what's the next one? Oh, the movie. Guess the movie by
Oh,
emojis. House Alone. Home Alone.
Home
Home Alone.
Alone. Home Alone.
Is it right? Home Alone? Look at me trying to answer my own question. Yes, Home Alone. Oh my goodness, classic. Next one.
Love it.
Guess the word. This one's a word. Santa and a
A word?
tree. This is a word.
A word? Guess the
Mm,
word.
what's this word?
Cloth.
Anybody from the chat? Do you know what this one is? I don't know. I did not
Sand.
know what this one is. Santa, Home Alone. Yeah, that was already Home Alone. Santa and Christmas tree. What is that?
What is that?
Oh, given. Wait,
Don't know.
that is crazy. That's a Christmas tree.
That's 2 words.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, that's tricky. That's not right.
That's
That's
2
not right.
words.
That's not right. Okay, what about this one? Oh, wish list? Christmas list? What is
Wish
this?
list. Christmas
Wish
wish list. Yeah.
I think this is, you're right. This is a wish list. Whew. All right. Do you have any wish list this Christmas?
Oh, world peace.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Let's start with things. Things first. Things.
My wish list. My wish list is just to have it's honestly to have my course created in a way that I
Okay.
feel really proud. So yeah.
Yes, and I know you're doing so good with that. You're trying your best to put in time on that one. It will happen. It will
Yeah.
happen, Jamie. I see it.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Last few. What is this? Oh, I know this. I love this.
Too
Cheesecake.
easy. That's
Ah,
cheesecake.
cheesecake. Oh, 3 words now. What is this?
Oh,
Guess the
oh.
movie. Let it
Frozen.
go. Frozen. I know the song before the movie. Yes, it's Frozen. Definitely. How about this? Last one. Guess the
Oh,
song. Ooh, anybody in the chat knows? Guess the song.
something for Christmas. You.
Love Heart for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, good one. See, you're a smart cookie.
I'm trying also. Do we have one more? No, that's it. That's it. We're good. We're good. We're good with that. We are
Yay!
good with that. Thank you. Anybody was trying? No, nobody. No, I was just trying to put in a different game because we've been doing rather would you rather be for the last few days. But Jamie, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
no
you,
worries.
thank you so much for always inspiring not just me but the community. Know that you are being treasured here, and everything that you do, we always do put value on that one, and we really do treasure you here. So
Good
for your
feeling.
last few words, you could invite, you could talk to our business partners, whatever you want to say on your last speech for this interview.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just wanted to say to people that there's a lot of people that are so skeptical about. They want. I know deep down they want to try creating an online business, but they're also so skeptical. I get that, and you do have to be very careful these days. You really have to be careful, but this is a business that has been built with integrity, with great people. I mean, look, look at Anne Marie is just one of the amazing people that are in our community. It was designed with integrity. It's really, if you're not a person that wants to build this business with integrity, it won't work for you. So you can feel safe to come and check this out. It is designed for peace of mind. You've got 30 days to check it out. And you deserve to prosper. You deserve to not have to worry about money. Look how much it's blessed you, your story. My God, it breaks my heart. It's so beautiful. And that's just one of many. This business, obviously, it's not going to be for everybody, but if it speaks to you and it's designed to make you feel safe, you can come and check it out.
Mhm.
Nothing to lose. So.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Last one from Martha. Martha's here. Annie's
Hi, Martha.
here. And of course, Brenda and Ron. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I know your time's very precious. Thank you for spending this 30 to 35 minutes with me. I will let you go
Awesome.
while I raffle these prizes to our viewers. Thank you again.
Okay.
And I hope to see you in person in San Diego this time.
Sounds good. Okay.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas,
Thank
everyone. Good
Have a
luck.
good one. Bye. Thank you. The rest of you that are here, please make sure that you are putting in your name and your information, because we are definitely, I tell you, we are definitely going to be drawing in 1 minute. Okay? Definitely. We are global, and I am very happy and very grateful that you are here with us today. For those of you who's aiming, who's wanting, who's really needing to get that work for yourself and you wanted to be your own boss. For those of you who wondered how to crack this online world and how to, earn from this. And for those of you who are looking for extra ways and extra income, you are 1000% on the right place. 1000% on the right place. And I tell you, those that have not, you have 30 seconds. Those that have not put in their information in our draw right now, you still have time. You have 20 seconds. If you are watching all the way from Philippines and you have shared this live and you are still here when we draw and your name's being called, you are definitely going to be getting 500 pesos. That's my way of saying thank you in advance. Merry Christmas. But if you are a business owner already, that 500 pesos is not that big enough for you, I bet. But I would rather give you a surprise gift that you would remember me and Jamie that you wanted in this interview. So thank you again to those that are watching. Again, thank you very much. What did I learn from Jamie? I would definitely be sharing that after we will draw. So let's see. 10 seconds, you guys. 10 seconds. 10. Are you here? Make sure they're all here. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Definitely. Come on, bring them here. If you have friends and relatives that you put in and share this live stream, make sure they're watching. All right, we are ready to draw. Make sure you are all here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Martha! Woo! Oh my goodness, finally I have a business owner that's going to be getting a special award and a gift from me. Amazing! This time it's Martha. Congratulations, Martha. I will definitely be messaging you. Definitely messaging you. Thank you so much for coming in and still putting in the time, the effort of putting in your name while, even if you're already a business owner. Thank you so much, Martha. I'm so happy. Thank you, Martha. And yes, Martha's here. Just to verify that, yes, Martha is here. Thank you. So, as what I've said, the lesson I've learned from our guest for today, for tonight, for this wonderful Monday is that, we all have gifts, we all have talents, but we have to find an avenue. We need to find a place in order for us to share that talent. Jamie has all of that, a lot of that. And he said he was getting into a lot of things, but he did not have a place to also show and help other people. He loves being a life coach. He loves being a flight attendant. But it is only in this business where he could really find his fulfillment in helping others. So I really am very grateful, and honestly, I'm in the same boat with Jamie. I was happy when I was a teacher. I might not have a lot of money then, but when I came in this business, I knew that I could still serve my purpose of helping others. And it's not just one student at a time. I've been helping others, not just in my team, but definitely the community where I am in. So, if you're already here in the business, find a way to also share your gift to all of us. May it be little, may it be big, may it be something. Give back, and you know the business would really bless you with more. But if you are not in the business yet, you need to know what we're talking about. Go check it out. Message me, message Jamie, go to my website, www.annemarie-wilson.com, and we're definitely going to be here waiting for you to see what's in the inside. All right. So thank you so much again, everyone. Let's see who's going to be my next one. I think my next one is not until tomorrow. I will be a guest in Serena's live. So definitely I will be sharing that also in my pages. But on Friday, I will have a nurse and a psychologist in my page. That's going to be at 10:30 p.m. So at least the Philippine time would be 11:30 in the morning. So it's not too much of a hassle for you guys. And I hope we will have more people to inspire by then. Again, this has been Mommy Ann on the Go. I'm Coach Anne Marie and Anne Marie Empanada Wilson. To all of you, have a blessed day, and I hope you'll be able to share what God has given you as well. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!